by those who don't understand what it takes to design futuristic ideas that could work. The third was that I felt okay. Perhaps if I spoke to him, if I visited, we would engage the way we usually engaged, you know, and I'll be able to decipher the state of his. Some people talk about his frailty, and I told you here before that I know him the way his mind works. So I jumped on that invitation. I was actually prepared for Junior, but with all the ensemble. My friend Aregbe, I'm sorry I couldn't make it. So I went there. Now let me start giving you the gist. Oh God. First of all, his brain is very alert. His feet, never mind that he's frail. The type of questions I asked him, you know, when you're asking someone a question and the person is answering without looking at a book, and he's answering the way you know that, okay, he's saying it the way he sees it, and you are agreeing, you have to know that the touch point at which he's answering those questions are previously reflected. And you've never invited me to an interview giving the question before I come. It was like that. I asked him, let me share one.
So the president was mentally and psychologically alert.
Oh God. His brainwave, because I've known him for a while and I know how he thinks. His brainwave. Oh, sure, I don't do sycophancy. I don't even know how to be, I don't know how to do it. You opened up by saying whether I wanted to be on an appointment. The only time I was ever on an appointment in government was the government of Otumba Gadane. When I was in government, to his credit, I was like a pain in the ass. You know why? I can't stand when people get up one after the other, one meeting, just doing sycophancy instead of cutting to the cheese. I used to do that a lot. If I have a soft spot for Dana, it's because he had the ability to take it on. The hotter, the better.
Kí ọmọ ọkùnrin, a full-grown man, a man that is over 50, to comfortably sit there and be making up scenario in such a way that he started dramatizing it. What did he ask Tinubu that Tinubu needed to look into the book before answering? They are always like that. As slick as extraordinaire. His brain wave. Which brain wave? Yeah? Does his brain goes into sleeping mode or sluggish mode in public, but it's always those of you who met him. It is always you that will tell us that his brain is it's like that of Barrister, you know, Sikiru Barrister, you know. Sikiru the Barrister, right? To those who are Ouija fans, right? And then Gbenga Adeboye. So Gbenga Adeboye was kind of like mimicking an elderly woman who was describing Barrister. That's is late now. So late Sikiru the Barrister, right? So she was describing him as somebody who lies a lot. I was like, why, Mama? Why would you say Barrister? I mean, Chief Dr. Sikiru the Barrister is our father. You can't say an elderly person is lying like that. I was like, no, Dake, your father lied too much. Because of money. Somebody whose entire teeth, that somebody who has no real teeth, or the teeth are like all like rotten. Once you spray money, once you give Barrister money, right? Once you give this legend money, it simply means that you have the best set of teeth in the world. That is, oh my God, look at this beautiful, well-crafted set of teeth. Right? So, and he was pretty much like saying, once you pay him, he will praise you. Somebody who is like a dwarf. Instead of saying, oh, this person is a dwarf. Oh, dwarf, dance to me, dwarf. No. It would be like Akuru Yejunoni. That means somebody who is, short and at the same time fits the dance. Just praise, make that person feel bigger than who they are. You get what I mean now? That's the level of what the drama that Sowunmi is putting up. And that shouldn't surprise anyone, but that is not The only reason why I want you to hear that, because this guy has gone on to say other horrible things in such a way that I am like, why are men like this? Why are they all like this? Nigeria is Nigeria that like tough? There are some of these guys that you can barely say what they do for a living and say, oh, this one is this is his source of income, or this is his job. Or you can't really tell what they do for a living, but they are always out there. You understand now? Clinging around, looking for access, because that's what most people are actually looking for, by the way. Access. Once they have the access, Baba, leave the rest there to them. He did continue to describe how brainy Tinubu was when he met him. And he would be working for Tinubu. And when he wants to do that, he will leave PDP and join APC and work for him. Of course, we know why he would have to. For his brain, come on now. Ṣọ́nà àtijọ́ àti wọ̀nyí náà ṣá. Ẹ̀gbọ́n, ọ̀nà àtijọ́ àti wọ̀nyí ṣá. Oh.
Yashab is brilliant. Just forget all that nonsense. He's a very, very brilliant man. And when I say he's brilliant, even if I were to compare him with all the others, and there's nobody that I don't know and I don't engage and all. There are people that I've engaged, and when I just listen to them, even among the ones who you could call his rivals, I look at them, I listen to what they say, and I just shake my head. And there are those that I look at them and say, this one is so damn shallow, it's unbelievable. You know?
All right.
But he's brilliant.
So you're saying that he's smarter than his rivals?
By miles.
Does that include Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi?
Come on. When I say smarter than his rival, he's smarter than almost everybody within that age grade. Yashab is brilliant. Just forget all that nonsense. He's a very, very brilliant.
Forget about that nonsense. He's a very brilliant man. Only brilliant, okay. That will get here. Thanks for coming. You know how much they say Tinubu give? Thanks for coming. These characters, all of these guys. Oh, thanks for coming. Let's see, we collect smallest. They collect 5 million naira. Thanks for coming. All those royal fathers, all of them, right? Bag by like that. You can't go inside and come out and they give you what they call honorarium. Honorarium. That's what they call it. Yeah? And then they will tell you. So are you saying if the president of Nigeria invites you now, you are not going to go? I've been reading comments like that online. People without credibility. Generation without fame. Simply because we have a generation or generations who have been denied the critical piece of history. And the rogues who are supposed to possibly appear in the darkest part of history of that contraption are being glorified as their leaders. A generation that doesn't even understand how to actually fight their real enemies. Rather, here you are. If the president invites you, won't you go? Won't you go? Another one said, why would the president even invite you this one? Have you done anything meaningful that president will invite you? I was like, really? President? Nobody needs to meet any president, for goodness sake. But when his action or his policies affects you, Baba, you don't need to meet them. So good or bad, you'll be the one to say, I say, I've been living in this, in the UK now for 13 years, right? And I have seen things, like I have seen projects done that you will see them when they are doing this road. They've shot this part of the road, shot that part of the road, and it's going to last for 1 week. It's going to last for 1 year. They will tell you all of, you know what I mean? Like you get to see as they are happening, but they want to develop this new housing projects. You know, they want to, all these things, you see, I have seen a lot of them happen. I have seen bad roads in Glasgow fixed. I have seen new roads built, right? I have seen expansion happen. I have seen things done. I have never seen the poster of a politician commissioning any of them. But I know the criminal politicians in Nigeria have their reason why they continue to put that on your faces, you know, what do you call them? All these fake projects, white elephant projects, over inflated projects that they will do haphazardly and then roll out the drones, you know. But you have a place where the criminals don't have to do all of that, or your criminal leaders don't have to do all of that. Once you meet them, oh, I didn't even know that he's such a very, Omo, when I saw Tinubu like this, you know, say me, I don't like him. He was so, you need to, man, he's such a very nice person. He's so calm. You know, he carried my daughter. He said, can I say hello? I said, oh my God. He looks very well. Yeah, he's an old man. He's a little bit irritated and all that. But, you know, I can't believe it. Hard. Star, what's that called again? Is that starstruck? Or starstruck? Or star? Yeah. I have seen people who will join you to say, we deserve better. And when they see those who put them in that situation, then they automatically change it and say, well, you don't understand. It's not that easy. That's where you are now, they shout, we no go agree, we no go agree. Lie, never, we no go agree. And then we call to tell you, say, about your own self too much. I have seen that. Here you get now. The moment they meet the targets, and you say, instead of you to say, Spartans, attack! Baba, people where they sing, we no go agree, we no go agree. You know, have you been in a protest before? I've been in few. And it is kind of, an adventure that is, built momentarily, like it's the momentum that you have to build over time. And it keeps getting, before you know, they say, yeah, I look at spirit, don't enter everybody now. This time, you will see police. I say, if they all kill us. But you don't get any bulletproof or anything. No. But that moment, you know, they get charged. Hey, police. You know, some day they go, they sing. Police, yeah, police, yeah. You know, I can't remember some of the songs, so sorry. And then when you get closer to the target, you will say, kulu temper. Come, they said that they have heard us that we should send 2 people inside. Maybe we'll come talk and then come out. They said we should stop singing and all of that stuff. And if you say, no, they must come out here and talk to us. Once the target show, or may not even show, and 2, 3 of you don't go behind the crowd, before you know it, now the same people go, they tell you, say, I don't know, you always have too much. We did not come here to come and fight now. They said they have heard us. So let us know we leave. Say, no, we are not leaving. We must make. Your own is too much. If you don't sacrifice anyhow, Nigeria. And that is why we advise people who want to make it a career to be activists, particularly want to be an activist in that contraption. A genuine one, you must learn that when you pretend to be fighting for them, or when you are fighting for them, don't use your 2 hands. They are so treacherous, they are so duplicitous, and they are so deceitful, and they have no iota of integrity, so to say, majority of them. They will tell you if na you, once you see here in Nigeria, ask you, if to say, if na you no go do it. That's why you know that that country is cooked. So this guy, Sowunmi, also added that as 2027 concerned, his own personal regret, personal disappointment is Peter Obi. Remember what I told you, that you need to go harder on Peter Obi and you will get their attention. And he did get their attention. You know what I mean? So right now, I've just been trying, when I saw that news, I was like, what is the correlation and all that? I don't understand. Like, you're already disappointed in Peter Obi, even when you don't know if he's going to contest or not, or like 2027, that's 2 years away. You're already disappointed in him now. I think I get it. Right? But let us leave a show with me and go on and see another loudmouth race singer. That is Wiki. So today in Abuja, people said some of what Tinubu and Wiki are doing in Abuja, they are like what they call the lowest downgrading of standard. So Wiki is adjudged to have done so well in the last 1.5 years when it comes to road repairs, link roads and all of them, 500-meter road here, 500-meter road here, 1.2 kilometer here, 2.2 here, the adjoining road to a new estate he just built, 500 meter there. These are supposed to be something that once they are completed, you put them to use. But with the Wiki listed them as, including the roads that they had to fill in the potholes, fix some of the, the broken portion and all that. Something that should have normally be the work of a local government administrator. That's what they are pushing in Abuja with ridiculous prices on them. You will hear that they spent 15 billion in rehabilitating a road they did a patch, where they constructed a new bridge. You will see this bridge that is less than a 100-meter bridge. Yeah, you will see them with a price of 40 billion naira, 35 billion. All of this was like, it is like they are like running money laundering in that place. But still, it is what their base loves and or what they think they love. When critical infrastructure, when I say critical too, I'm talking about roads. I'm talking about schools, hospitals are all breaking apart in the midst of what this pressing inside that same Abuja with evidence. Come on, with a Wiki, it will always be there.
Let me let you know that this road was awarded by your administration. It is not one of those projects that we inherited. Having worked with you for a few years, I've seen how passionate you are about violation of.
Just so you know, a quick one before you continue. This particular one they are, right, is the road, they say it is a 500 or 600 meter road to the judges' quarters. Do you all remember that with a Wiki said they needed to build new houses for judges in Abuja? And then he went on to take somebody's land. Yeah, you remember that park? That man that was crying that they've taken his land with a Wiki. Now, for your 2027 journey, like he did in Rivers, right? So with a Wiki, asked that he should get approval to build houses for judges. And he got the approval of a 44 or so billion naira to build houses for judges. So part of that land he stole from that private citizen is where he built his judges' quarters. And they built a road to the place. That's what they are commissioning in that place in this video. Okay. And then they have another adjoining, link road that was also commissioned, right? But I'm coming to that. Listen.
Let me let you know that this road was awarded by your administration. It is not one of those projects that we inherited. Having worked with you for a few years, I've seen how passionate you are about violation of contracts and abandonment of contracts. This job was awarded by the Federal Council last year, September, and we flagged off this project October. And I told the contractors, I said, listen, I don't want to hear whatever it will take you. If I pay you under rainy season, you must work under rainy season. If I pay you dry season, you must work dry season. I don't want to hear that, oh, the rain was too much. Return the money so that we can keep it after the rain, we can pay you. You can't keep our money when we are paid, you say it's raining. No, send our money back. But I'm quite elated. Initially, I was skeptical about the contractor CGC until when you appointed us sometimes in August 2023. The road from the presidential villa going to the Asokoro, that interchange, I couldn't believe that we can have it, that it was done by CGC, even though it was not awarded under administration, but everybody